for so long. So I'm changed into comfortable clothing. I'm gonna do one last YouTube video tonight, but there is a new YouTube video. Oh, I'm having some ice cream. Breyer's ice cream. I only had 2 scoops, so. And I read that, like, was it half a cup is 120 or 200 calories? I thought it was like 2 scoops. That's what it looks like. And I have my soothing chamomile tea. I can't really show you this, it's kind of hot. I don't really drink herbal teas. Usually I have like Earl Grey or chai tea or something like that. But I'm trying to force myself to have chamomile tea or lemon or ginger tea. It is clearing up my sinuses. I had like a totally horrible sinus problem the other day. And something weird. So I went and got x-rays and everything. And nobody contacted me from the doctor's office after I had my x-rays. And seriously, like a chest x-ray, and I still have the problem. Hey! Hi, Yassine. What's up? Hi, Chris. What's up? I'm not dancing today. I'm trying to have a chill moment. I just got home, and it is like, I'm looking over my shoulder because it is freezing cold here. It is snowing again, which is horrible. Yeah, I'm eating ice cream when it's snowing out. But I had to finish reading my March issue of the Elle magazine, but it's like literally a book. So I have to finish reading through this. I think it's Angelina on the cover. I watched Mr. and Mrs. Smith today. There's Gucci on the back. If you look at the Gucci, it looks exactly like something from Dolce & Gabbana. Like bright colors and outrageous stuff. The hair is Elizabethan hair. Anyhow, so that, and I have a new YouTube video that's out right now, and there's one that I'm going to work on tonight, but I have to write some news stories. I have to write 2 news stories tonight, and I have to do a bunch of, like, sorry, I'm watching BBC News at the same time, and they're showing where the Cirque du Soleil dancer fell off of their, like, little thing in an aerial show. That's crazy. Ooh. He died. What I don't understand is why don't they have cables? It looked like he was like swinging by either an arm or a leg and the cable snapped and he fell to the ground and died. I was just like, why don't they have those little invisible cables? Hi, Cutie Pie. What's up? Hi, Fox Devil Wild. Don't forget to go visit my YouTube channel and please, thank you. If you can, give a like. That would be just shocking. I would never forget that in my whole life. Somebody just dying in front of you. Oh, she's in her backyard. I was like, that sounds like birds. Yeah. Either the cable snapped or something let go. That they should be required to use like safety wires. Anyhow, that's not what I wanted to talk about. So I'm gonna do, well, I've done like the first draft and like the script and everything for this next YouTube video. It's about sound, how to have like the best sound for a YouTube video. So I'm going to finish that tonight, but it's going to be like super, super late tonight. Ugh. You guys can follow me on Snapchat too. I actually want to talk about Snapchat. I mean, I really love Snapchat, but lately with like what's happening with Rihanna, it's just kind of like, you want to strangle the people who are in management of Snapchat. Because it's an awesome app. There's so many really cool things you can do. You can draw on things, you can animate them, you can use these like special cartoon graphics and stuff, you can take videos, you can take still shots, you can add timestamps and dates and pictures and other whatever. And you can do ads and stuff like that. It looks really awesome. But like somebody in the management, you just want to slap them. It's like, why do you guys have to be so freaking stupid? Like, I don't mean to insult them or anything, but it's just like, why would you do something like that? You know, people are already stopping. Like, people are already, like, using Snapchat less and less and less. And then the Kylie Jenner thing happened, and, like, they literally lost, like, $1 million in a day after that. And then this thing with, like, Rihanna happens, and they lose, like, 800 million, or 800, I can't even remember how much it was they lost. A lot of money in can't speak, stocks all in one day. All because of this stupid Rihanna thing. And it's just like, you should know better to do something like that. It was so traumatizing. And, like, it's not just adults that use Snapchat, it's, like, kids and stuff, too. I just think it was really stupid. Sorry, I'm taking a snap right now to show that I'm live. And here, I'll show you my snap code in a second here. Just uploading a snap. There it is. That's my snap code. So if you guys want to follow me on Snapchat. I'm just really disappointed with them at the moment. I'm still going to use the app. They haven't done something so sacrilegious to me that I wouldn't use the app. Finally, it looks like I have, like, an update with my trophy case. I haven't had an update with my trophy case in the longest time. And, you know, I'm one of those people that researches how to get, like, your whole trophy case done and, like, how to do cheats on video games and stuff. Oh, this is a really sad story on the news in Montreal right now about this 10-year-old boy who's missing. A lot of people think that he was abducted. Oh, it's sad. Okay, let me look at my trophy case. It's probably one little thing. Yes, it's one little thing. My score hit 1,000. I still have like 30 to go, right? To unlock 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20. So I have 20 more to go to unlock. I feel like it's going to take forever. It's so sad to hear stories like that. It shows that even if you live in like a big town or a small town, you always have to keep your kids close to you because there are bad people out there. Something weird happened yesterday. I think somebody was trying to like hack my secure network, going through like the Wi-Fi in our house. So we have a secure network on one of the computers, and then we connect 2 other computers through Wi-Fi to that network, kind of like a middle network in our house, just so that you can use like the internet with another laptop or something, or a tablet. And somebody was trying to like hack me last night, so I had to like, it was crazy. So there are certain things you can do with like older computers, like you can disable the keyboard because it's not like built in. So I disabled the keyboard so you can't type. And I got rid of all of the things on the top of the taskbar, like the date, time, sound, and just like the Bluetooth, all those things. I got rid of them, and I made the screen black. And I took all the folders and I renamed them like Untitled 1, Untitled 2, Untitled 3. And then I made them like fortified, I guess you could say. You need a password to open all of them. and just like a bunch of crazy stuff because I was just pissed. I was like, you're not getting into my computer. You can try to sneakily do it. So people, what they do is they steal your internet, and then after they try to share your screen, if you leave sharing on, it's like they can share your screen and see what you're looking at. So it was like, it's creepy. Let's take a sip of our chamomile tea. There's not a lot of people on, but I think it's just because it's like super late. It's like 7 now, right? Oh. I'm gonna call my mom tomorrow, just because I'm kind of missing my mom. So it's weird. I'm like having one of those quiet Zen days. And it's like the whole house is quiet, and I'm having my tea, and I'm gonna be able to concentrate. I have like a ton of stuff to do actually. Everybody's talking about Black Panther too, and I think I'm gonna be the last person on earth to see Black Panther. I don't really like watching Marvel or DC comic movies. Lots of people like watching those sorts of things that I don't. So I'll just see it because everybody thinks it's really great, but I like the soundtrack. But I don't like watching comic book stories. When I was a kid, I used to collect comic books and stuff, and I was really into it, but not anymore. I'm sorry, I'm like so, like my eyelids are like dry. I'm like so tired. I gotta plug in my phone. Let's see, there's a new story. I don't watch that. Let's take a snap. Okay. I haven't used like the nighttime filter on my Snapchat for a little while. It's weird. I do like tons of video snaps and it still hasn't shown up on my trophy case. And literally I have searched on how you update your trophy case on Snapchat and how to get everything, and it still hasn't worked. So maybe they're changing the rules for the trophy case. I don't know. Hi, Kingstar. Wow, that was fast. You were there for like 5 seconds. It's weird. They're talking about like Roseanne starting again. And I always thought, like, doesn't the husband die in Roseanne? Like, how do they bring him back? I used to like that show, actually. I used to think it was really cool and funny. Wow, I didn't take the picture. I was just yapping. Yapping away. Tomb Raider? That's crazy. Maybe it was number 3. Because I don't see Tomb Raider being the top of the box office. I'm pretty sure that Black Panther is the top of the box office. I'm watching on the news in Canada, they're going over, like, the box office movies. Okay, yeah, they're right. Black Panther is number 1. Stuff in Canada is, like, weird. They pitch kind of a couple ideas for movies and that they think that everybody's gonna watch, and then after it ends up being, like, the crappiest thing of public television. Hi, Nick. What's up? Oh my god, this person has so much hair. Look at that guy. Look at his hair. He's got Fabio's hair. Remember Fabio? Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm not into, like, all that theoretical stuff for films. You want to go out and be entertained. I watched Spotlight, and it disturbed me more than ever. Just because it was, like, a true story, and it was, like, about journalism, and journalism kind of stories are usually the best. Like, The Devil Wears Prada is, like, a journalism story about a journalism student who goes to work for Vogue magazine. They call it Runway, but it's actually Vogue magazine, and she has to deal with Anna Wintour, and be her assistant. So those kind of things make the best movies. My goodness, this girl who's on TV, like, really, she is super skinny. I watched this one documentary about these models in France. This lady wasn't even a model. She was just like a regular person in France, and she had like an eating disorder, and she was eating like this big bowl of cucumbers with salt and a little seasoning, and that was like her lunch. I was like, that's why you're like a skeleton. Hi, baby boy Samuels. What's up? I was talking about Snapchat. I'll show you my snap code actually. I'm trying to calm down and have some zen moment right now before I have to like edit pictures. So we're out like driving and everything. Oh, sorry, this is my snap code. So my sister, we're out like driving and everything. She's getting married soon, and she's like, I need a photographer. And you know what that means, like, because I'm a photographer. She really means is, I want you to do my wedding for free. And she was like, it's so expensive to get a photographer. I was like, yup. How am I going to be, like, her bridesmaid, one of her bridesmaids, if I'm going to, like, be taking pictures at her wedding? That's crazy. So I won't be able to do both. It usually costs, like, $3,000 to get a, good wedding photographer, or $4,000. I think it's that people are really shocked when they realize that's how much photography for a whole day costs. It's because you're taking somebody away from work for a whole day. And if you like go and get a photographer that's like $1,000 or less, then you're gonna get crap because it actually costs more. I don't know. It's kind of like, you taste water, but then you taste the real chamomile in it, and then you're just kind of like, it's at the back of your tongue. I was so glad it didn't really snow on the road today, because I didn't have to drive back myself, and drive all over the city too. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm not gonna do any dancing and stuff like that today because I'm not feeling up to doing that. Maybe if it was earlier on in the day, then I would dance or whatever, but not today. I'm surprised though that there aren't more people in here. Let's see who else is on YouTuber. Normally I'm under like the road to 50K. 12 people. Somebody's been on here. I don't know how long they've been on, but they have like 80 viewers. Oh my god. So crazy. Oh, I went to like a bunch of hockey games, and so I had to put up hockey pictures and like pictures from a awards banquet, and I had to write a story about that. Oh, I'm so tired. It's not even late. It's like 7:30. So I'll be happy tomorrow at 9 o'clock. I'll make a quick call and I'll be like, oh, are you guys okay? I know, I'm really like worried. I'm always worried about stuff, so I think I'm just getting anxious. Apparently I'm supposed to sort things in here for my garbage and recycling. I didn't know you could recycle tin cans and aluminum foil. So apparently you can. So I have to read it over properly and see what I'm doing wrong. It's weird too. I have to like reset my Google Chromecast or like unplug it and plug it back in or something because it doesn't work anymore. I've tried to do Chromecast with Netflix. I've tried to do it with my YouTube channel, and it just doesn't work anymore. All the Paralympic Games are over. I didn't get to watch as much. I've watched like hockey and a couple other things, but I didn't get to watch as much as the Olympics, like the other Olympics. He's blind. That's crazy. He's blind and he's doing this skiing event. That's not crazy. It's cool. I'm trying to see what I can watch. There's old Nikita movies. I used to love that Nikita movie from like the 80s. The Femme Nikita. But then something happened to like my computer and it crashed and I lost a whole bunch of the movies. So it was like an all French movie. And the story about Nikita is that she's like a really bad juvenile delinquent and she's being sentenced or something to death for a crime of like breaking into a building and killing a shop owner. And that's the story about the Femme Nikita. It's a French movie, and so she goes to prison and she thinks that they got her on like the lethal injection table, and she goes to sleep and then she wakes up and she's in this room and she's like, oh, am I dead? And then she finds out that she's working for a government agency that she's being forced to train for and work for. And then she finds out that this section is not actually the government that she's been working for the whole time. It's like this like private assassination firm or something like that. And at the end of the movie, she falls in love with somebody and she tries to get out, and then they come for her. And that's how it ends. Her handler, Bob. I'm gonna just be right back. I want to see if I can fix my Google Chromecast. Like, it works just fine on my television, but then when I try to, like, open it, like, I'm gonna go to YouTube right now. If you try to use, like, Twitch and stuff like that as well, oh my gosh, it looks like it's a new Femme Nikita show with, like, Jennifer Lawrence. Or somebody who looks slightly like Jennifer Lawrence. I'm not gonna watch this. It looks stupid. The Walking Dead. Okay, I just want to see if I can get this thing to work properly. Let's see with a Jackie Ina video.
Hi guys, welcome back.
Yes! It works! Wow, so I just needed to like reset it. I'm sorry. That makes me a lot happier because my Chromecast was not working for the longest time. And I become dependent on my Chromecast. Now I can watch Jackie Aina. Yeah, I was like, I gotta watch Jackie Aina. Which is great. And this is new. This is from like the 18th. I'm only going to be on for like 30 minutes right now. I said that I would be on every single day just so I can build up my profile on here and do like 2-hour broadcasts and stuff like that. But I'm not sure that I want to be doing all that. And I do have a super long list of things to do, like stories to write and the iMovie video to finish and all of that. She starts off her videos with like her face clear of any makeup. And you can tell it's her real face. She doesn't have a lot of like problems, like, you know, acne. And then she puts on this makeup and it's just like flawless. She could go outside without makeup on if she wanted to. Her nails are so awesome too. Oh my god. Hi, sorry, I'm watching Jackie Aina. I was just like, oh my god, my Google Chromecast works again. She's putting on her makeup. So that's why I was just like zoomed into the screen. Because I'm like watching her put her makeup on, going, oh my god, I want to get that makeup too. I want all of it. Even as I'm saying this, I have one eye on the screen going. Oh my god. Please go visit my YouTube channel. Actually, I have a new video that I'm working on right now. Oh my god, that was her screaming. Somebody is calling me. Oh, so I sent this message to my sister in England, and I was like, oh my god, there's mom going with like your ketchup chips on the plane. So there's like certain foods that you can't get in the UK that you can only get in Canada. And like one was like A&W root beer. That's what I was drinking earlier. Her boyfriend wants the root beer and she wants the ketchup chips. And my sister's like, no! Like tears out of her eyes. It's hilarious. I think it's hilarious that she's obsessed with ketchup chips. Okay, guys, it is like nearly 30 minutes here. I dropped to number 4 on YouTuber. What's going on? I actually want to go into this Master Fox Cosmic Friends broadcast and listen because I find her really inspirational, and I'm going to actually get on the treadmill tonight, even though I have, let's see how many steps I have. I think I have like 8,000 steps. I do! I have 8,200 and whatever steps, so I need like 1,000 steps right now before I go to sleep, and I'll get that. I don't go to bed until like 11 o'clock, so I'll get it. And what time is it now? Is it 9? No, it's 7:30. So she's probably in the air flying across North America. So I hope you guys all have a very inspirational night. And I hope you have a good week, starting out Monday, starting out fresh, starting out inspired. And that's what I'm going to be doing too. Well, starting it off tonight, trying to be inspired, trying to finish all of my stories and pictures and all of it. And I don't even care if it snows. I'm going to troop out and do what I'm supposed to do. And I have a feeling it has to do with the chamomile tea that I'm drinking. And I'm going to lay off on the chamomile tea because it's making my stomach hurt. And then, yeah. And just try to build that social media profile. Listen to some Chris Brown. Listen to some Pie. Okay, bye.